Now it's time for Quarantine Tonight. Live from an undisclosed location north of the Platte River, here's your host, Mike Flood.
Welcome back. This is Quarantine Tonight. I'm your host, Mike Flood, and I think I passed Noah's Ark on the way into work tonight. It is wet out there. Rain, rain, rain. We've seen lots of rain across much of the Cornhusker State today, and I actually made my way from Norfolk to Omaha and back all in about 6 hours, so I was ready for a mid-afternoon nap after that. It is stressful with all that water on the roads, and we appreciate you watching live on this, gosh, is it the 27th of October already? 2021? We can't believe it. We have an absolute great show tonight. I'm going to tell you about it in just a second. Had a lot of fun last night with our pianist. Old Bobby did a great job. We rolled that black grand piano out thanks to Midwest Music Center. And we have gotten so many great calls, comments, likes on Facebook, people that really just enjoyed the change, having a piano back on stage. You're going to see more of that in November. In fact, in just a couple of days, if you signed up, maybe by Friday, if you signed up for our free newsletter, those went out in the mail, I think, yesterday or maybe today. You should be getting them here by the end of the week. You'll see a schedule for November. We're actually going to be going live almost 7 days a week through much of the middle of November. So watch very carefully. We have all sorts of new acts lined up, even some Molly B and the Polka Show live from Ohio. We'll have that on as well. So we've got a big November planned. If you don't get the postcard, you should. It's free. We'll tell you how to get it later this hour as we check in to Mike's mailbag. Before we get to our show, let's do what we do very well in this program. We do it each and every night that we host Quarantine Tonight. We bow our heads in prayer and take just a moment to remember what's really important. So we start with this. Dear Lord, thank you so much for the moisture. Thank you for everything that you do in the lives of so many, including these musicians, that allow them to bring their talents to the entire state of Nebraska each night through this program. We thank you for the wonderful people that host us here at the VFW and for the life-changing work that you're doing in so many people across the world each and every day. We pray in your name. Amen. All right, so here we go. We have a band from Brown County, Nebraska. I am very excited. I have been working on getting these guys on television for over a year. I have been checking with them on Facebook, the pandemic, and all the concerns related to that. Times didn't work out, but I've been watching them on Facebook. They don't even need an audience. The three of them can entertain themselves without an audience. In fact, much of the pandemic, that was just how you did it. So let's get some introductions made here. This is the Classic Country Club Band from Ainsworth, Nebraska. We got one Johnstown, is that how you said, Johnson? And these three guys here, two of them have gone to high school together. The third one claims that he was in kindergarten when the other two were in high school, but I don't know if that's true.
That's pretty close.
That's pretty close. All right, but let's get some introductions. Let's start with who wants to be the talker? Oh, you're going to start here.
I guess I get to be the talker. I'm Joe McBride.
Joe McBride from Ainsworth. You're a Bulldog.
Absolutely.
And a proud alum of Ainsworth High School.
Yep, and the University of Nebraska as well.
All right.
Go
and
Huskers.
What'd you go to get at UNL?
Business degree.
Oh, gosh. So you're the one paying for the drinks tonight.
Well, yeah, something like that. We already paid for a couple, but then we found out you were going to buy us one.
Yeah. That's one of the few perks you get on this show. Wait till you see the check at the end of the night.
That fixed that problem. So.
Yeah. Well, then introduce to me your high school classmate. I want to unpack this for a second.
Back here, the man with the weird shoes. And
we'll get to that later, yes.
Really pretty shirt, Mr. Tom Tice.
Hello, everyone.
Tom's the one I had to entice to get to come to this show.
That's correct.
Yes.
He's been the gatekeeper. And now, help me, what year did you two graduate from Ainsworth?
1983.
1983, okay.
And actually, we started kindergarten together.
You did?
Yes.
Yes, we've known each other since we were about 3 years old. So.
Oh, my gosh. And where did this love of music come from?
His started way earlier than mine. So
my family has been musical way back, generations. My parents met doing music. My grandparents met having music. It's just run through our hearts and runs through our family. My sisters and I have sang together for years and years. We had a band. we've always, that's just what we do. That way, if we can sing, we don't have to talk to each other.
Christmas must be real fun at your house.
It is.
Oh, it is.
Now let's get over this youngster over here. Where'd you come from?
Well, I'm from Ainsworth, too.
Tell us who you are.
Question.
My name's Eddie Daniels. So I've been in the Brown County since the beginning of time, so.
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah, that's
All right.
almost, yeah.
And how'd you hook up with these two?
Well, Joe and I were playing at our assisted living and found out that Eddie wanted to play guitar again.
Yeah. At the time, my mom was living at assisted living, so
Okay.
she liked to listen to me play music and stuff, so.
And then somebody was foolish enough to ask us to play for their 30th wedding anniversary. And so we said, I guess we'll be a band. So that was about it.
And it's called the Classic Country Club.
Yes.
Right.
Well, you're going to love this tonight because there's country music and there's real country music. And I want to say, I talked to one of my most collegial colleagues from the legislature. His name is Mike Groene. He's a senator from North Platte. He's sitting down there in Lincoln County, and I told him about you guys coming, and he's looking forward to real country music. He doesn't want any of that pop music stuff. Do you get that comment from people?
Absolutely.
That country music
Joe,
has
what do we
changed?
play? We play Bang and Twang.
Bang and twang.
Bang
That's
and
us.
This is going to be a great night. So here, I want you, if you are watching tonight, you need to get a hold of somebody in your family and say, there's real country music on News Channel Nebraska tonight. Please help me welcome on News Channel Nebraska, the Classic Country Club.
Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew that I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for your knock on my door. I waited but you must have lost your way. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. I said the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Now, I don't believe it gets much more country than that, folks. Mr. Ray Price made that popular, written by Harlan Howard, one of the greatest all-time songwriters in country music history. So. We got another one here we hope that you'll like. I think it has a lot of good philosophy for most of us. The only two things in life that make it worth living is guitars tuned good and firm, feeling women. But I don't need my name in the marquee lights, 'cause I've got my song and I've got you with me tonight. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between those Hank Williams Payne songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out at Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. So baby, let's sell your diamond rings, go buy some boots and faded jeans and go away. This coat and tie is choking me, and in your high society you cry all day. We've been so busy keeping up with the Jones, 4-car garage and we're still building on. Maybe it's time we got back to the basics of love. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between those Hank Williams Payne songs and Newberry's train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out at Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Take her, Eddie. Let's go to Lukenbach, Texas, Willie and Waylon and the boys. This successful life we're living's got us feuding like the Hatfields and McCoys. Between those Hank Williams Payne songs and Jerry Jeff Train songs and Blue Eyes crying in the rain. Out at Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Out at Lukenbach, Texas, there ain't nobody feeling no pain. Oh, of course, that was the mighty Waylon Jennings. Next up, we're going to feature Eddie here with an old Buck Owens song. Oh, maybe it was a Don Rich song. I think that'd be better.
That'd be Don Rich.
Take her away, son. Mighty fine picking there, Eddie. Well, this will take us back This was one of the first CDs ever recorded on a CD, first recordings ever on a CD. And it was done it was written by Ian Tyson, but Jerry Jeff Walker's the one that did it. And who would have thought he would have been an advancer as far as technology in the music industry, so. Well, it's 2 eggs up on whiskey toast, home fries on the side. Wash her down with the Roadhouse coffee that burns up your insides. Just a Canyon Colorado diner and a waitress that I did love. Sat in the back neath an old stuffed bear on a worn-out Navajo rug. Aye, 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 Katie, shades of red and a blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Well, old Jack, the boss, he left at 6. It was Katie bar the door. She pulled down that Navajo rug and we'd spread it across the floor. Saw lightning frame the sacred mountains, saw the wooing of the turtle dove. Just lying next to Katie on that old Navajo rug. Aye, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Well, I saw old Jack about a year ago, said the place burned to the ground. All he could save was an old bare tooth. Katie, she left town. But Katie got a souvenir too. Jack smiled as she spit out a big old plug. Should have seen her coming through the smoke. She's a dragging that Navajo rug. Aye, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? So now every time I cross the sacred mountains, lightning jumps above. It always takes me back in time to my long-lost Katie love. See, everything's always changing. Everybody's on the go. You can't find things that'll last anymore like a hand-woven Navajo. Aye, 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 Katie, shades of red and blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Katie, shades of red and blue. Aye, 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 Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? I bet nobody's ever heard this song before.
I bet you're right.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, said always be a good boy, don't you never play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Now when I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and bet there's rich folks eating them fancy diamond cars, probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. But I know freed me from this prison. If that railroad train was mine, then I'd move it on a little farther down the line, all far from Folsom Prison. That's where I long to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle roll my blues away. Mighty fine there, son. That old train was kind of rolling. Yes. Well, of course, that was Johnny Cash. But, you know, probably the most famous singer ever in the whole wide world was Hank Williams. Your cheating heart will make you weak. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when 'tis coming down like falling rain. You're gonna toss around and call my name. You're gonna walk the floor the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You're gonna toss around and call my name. You're gonna walk the floor the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart is gonna tell on you.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, the classic country band out of Ainsworth, Nebraska. I feel like I was just in Nashville on my summer vacation, and this is the sound that just emanates off of Broadway.
Well, I hope it
in a
sounds
town
better than
that-
this.
What's that?
I hope it sounds better than this.
Oh, no, you guys sounded good. Hey, show them your shoes here for a second. You think those cowboys out of Brown County, or Brown County would wear boots, but he's
would
got
think.
these web-like duck socks that he's got on
He
here.
can peel bananas with those.
Is that what they all wear up there, Brown County?
Yeah, well, they're just wearing boots for you tonight. Normally, this, everybody
You put
wears
your
these.
show boots on for tonight, huh?
Yes.
You could always tell a Omaha politician in Brown County because they got these shiny, pointy little boots, right?
That's right.
Very authentic. Very authentic. Hey, Eddie, didn't you have a question about that piano?
Oh, yeah. Did you see our piano?
Yeah. Is it a Henway?
I don't know for sure. No, I don't think it's an Emmett, I think.
Oh, good.
Are you a piano player?
No, but I just.
You want me to roll that out here? Because we
I was
had it
waiting
out.
for you to say, what's a Henway?
Oh, what's a Henway?
3 pounds.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Hey, it's
joke
nice to have
number
you
one.
guys here. It's nice to have you guys here. Oh, so let's get a little lay of the land. You guys perform. This is the Classic Country Club Band out of Ainsworth. Where can people find you? Where do you perform? Besides someone's garage.
Maybe
in
you
Brown
least
County.
expect us.
Somewhere close. We play at our local bars in Long Pine.
Okay.
And in Ainsworth, and we've played up in
Johnstown.
Johnstown.
Senior Center.
Hey, we've had people
Rock
tell us
County.
about the parties they used to have at Long Pine.
Or the senior
abs-
center. Which
Where
one?
was that at? There's like some
That's at the-
ballroom.
That's at the Hidden Paradise.
Oh. it's
And they are
reopening.
working to restore it. Barry Clark out of Omaha, a.k.a. Long Pine, I'm not sure where he lives. He has put hours and hours and thousands of dollars into this place to restore it to its former glory.
Is this the old ballroom?
Yes.
It's the old ballroom. It entertained the likes of
Lawrence
Welk and Jimmy Dorsey and Tommy Dorsey and all the big bands.
Long Pine is beautiful.
Yes,
When you're
Hidden
driving
Paradise
through
especially.
there, you get in there. So where do you go to find it off the highway? So if you're on 20 heading westbound, you come up to Long Pine. Where do you go?
You go south and you'll drive, of course, that'll get you into the town of Long Pine, which is very, very interesting place as well. You drive through and you'll see a little small sign that says Hidden Paradise. You'll take a right, follow your road down into the canyon. If you go left, you're going to get there. If you go right, you're going to get there as well.
And it's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, it drops down into the Pine Valley. It's a wonderful place to be. The Pine Creek runs through there. The people go tubing there. There's a wonderful state park.
See, we don't tell anybody about this stuff, you know? Like,
It's like your
That's the way you
undisclosed
all like it.
location.
It's a good treat for those of us that
Don't
live
tell
there.
anybody, it's a secret.
That's the way you guys up in north central Nebraska like it, you know, just do your own thing. But people can find you in the Ainsworth bars and the Long Pine bars.
Carlock.
And then during the pandemic, whose garage were you in? You three just entertained yourselves.
We were actually in my Western store right there on Main Street in Ainsworth.
Is that your spot?
That's my spot. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's been my family's for 60-some years.
Well, I got some good news for the people of Ainsworth. News Channel Nebraska is going to be on Dish Network, and you're going to be able to watch it on Dish Network. So you're out in the country.
We are looking forward to that.
We'll love having that. Well, you guys had a good time in that Western store because I would catch you and you didn't have any audience, but it didn't stop the three of you.
Yeah, we can entertain ourselves very easily. You can also find us on Facebook, folks.
Yes, let's put that up on
Classic
screen real
Country
quick here.
Club.
You
Yeah.
can find them on Facebook.
Classic Country
Oh,
Club.
they're getting it. Yeah, it's Classic Country Club. You type that in and you'll find them.
There's lots of live
Scare
streams
all the
out there.
mice out of your house.
All right, there you go. Well, let's do this real quick. We have a wet and soggy Wednesday. We're going to check that forecast in a second with our chief meteorologist, Jeff Fox. But before we go anywhere, let's do this. Let's check Mike's mailbag and find out who's waiting for us in the mailbag and where they're from and what they've got to say. I'm sure we'll get some mail in the Classic Country Club. Here's Rich and Jan in Omaha. Thank you so much for putting this music on. I love all of them. Thank you again for having it. That's Rich and Jan in Omaha. Next one up is Gregory in Columbus. Thank you so much for your programming. I really enjoyed Jim, Casey, and the Smoke Ring. And guess what, Gregory? They're going to be back in November. We're very excited about that. And next one up is Marjorie in Lincoln. I enjoy your programs and the music on your station. So we enjoy getting those letters. We would like to get one from you. In fact, if you would like to get a list of our programming, send us a letter at 214 North 7th Street in Norfolk, 68701. You can send us a letter and say, hey, don't use this on Mike's mailbag, just fine. But if you give us your address, we will send you back a monthly postcard. We got to get you guys on the list. We're going to have you back. I just know right now that we're going to get a lot of mail on you.
Not the kind
You guys
want.
got any ex-wives I need to know about or
Hate mail
anything like
doesn't
that?
count, does it?
My cheating heart, anything we need to know there? Hey, we're excited to have the Classic Country Club. We're going to water the band. We'll be right back in about 5.5 minutes. You're watching NCN. Welcome back to Quarantine Tonight. I am your host, Mike Flood. Tonight it's the Country Club Band out of Ainsworth, Nebraska. You know it's going to be a good show. On the way out the door, I told my wife, hey, I'm not rushing back at 10 o'clock. We might talk these guys into an encore. They're throwing a show together here, and you can find them all over Brown County up in north central Nebraska. And we were just talking. This guy's got this is what they tell me anyway. He's got the Western store. What's it called?
Ranchland Western Store.
Ranchland Western Store in Ainsworth. He's got the grocery store, which is called
H&R Food Center.
H&R Food Center. And the Little Debbie truck driver came in today and found out he was going to be on. He watches every night in Columbus. So we'll say, what's his name?
Don't do that.
I know, yeah. But these two guys, they say...
We just had this discussion. Yeah. We can't come up with names when you ask.
This
so give me just a
guy
second.
here, they tell me he owns the rest of the town of Ainsworth.
You can't believe hardly anything they say.
And we were talking about the radio station in Ainsworth and the great service that they provide. When the fire whistle goes off in Ainsworth, they don't put it on the pager. Maybe they do, but the fire whistle goes off, and then everybody turns their radio on and tells them where the fire truck needs to go.
Tells you where you shouldn't be following them.
Tells you where you shouldn't go. Yeah, of course that's where everybody gets in their car and then goes right there, right?
Exactly.
Keith
We
Donner.
need that with every radio station in Nebraska.
Keith Donner.
All right,
Donner,
let's
thanks
do
for
this.
listening.
It's the Country Club Band, Classic Country Club Band on News Channel Nebraska.
Okay. This one's a little newer, folks. Every time I fall, I get back up again. Cinch my saddle up and find me another win. Let it take me where it wants to go. Another one-horse town, another damned old rodeo. I know this life is crazy, but I'll be home soon, baby. I ride in on a sunny day, sing you a song, steal your heart away like a cowboy. Hang my hat like I'm here for a while, kick off my boots, drive you wild like a cowboy. Baby, you know I can't stay long. You wake up, I'll be gone. Till then, I keep holding on like a cowboy. Your picture tucked inside of my old hat. You know it brings me luck, and I need a bunch of that. This midnight winding road runs through my blood. I can't give it up like I said I would. Baby, I know it's hard on you, but like I always do, I ride in on a sunny day, sing you a song, steal your heart away like a cowboy. Hang my hat like I'm here for a while, kick off my boots, drive you wild like a cowboy. Baby, you know I can't stay long. You wake up, I'll be gone. Till then, I keep holding on like a cowboy. Like a cowboy. Like a cowboy. Like a cowboy. a cowboy. Every time I fall, I get back up again. Cinch my saddle up, find me another win. Oh, Randy Hauser. On a Greyhound bus, Lord, I'm traveling this morning. I'm going to Shreveport, on down to New Orleans. Been driving these highways, been doing things my way. They're making me lonesome, ornery and mean. Now her hair was jet black, and her name was Codeine. I thought she was the queen of the Basin Street Queens. Lord, she got tired of that smoky white dream. Began to feel lonesome, ornery and mean. Lord, we got together and we cashed in our sweets and gave them to a beggar who was a mumbling in the streets. There's no escaping from that snowy white dream. He was born looking lonesome, ornery and mean. Now I'm down in this valley where the wheels turn so slow. At dawn I pray to the Lord of my soul. I say, do Lord, oh, do right by me. You know I'm tired of being lonesome, ornery and mean. Here comes Eddie. He's gonna set that Telecaster on fire. Okay, so this next one goes out to all you ladies out there. Well, maybe the guys that love all you ladies. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure who this goes out to, but we're going to do it anyway. I drove 1,000 miles to hear this song for the first time by the writer. Chris Wall was his name, but Jerry Jeff Walker did my favorite version. But I think you'll all recognize Little Confederate Railroad in it too. So. Well, I was raised in a sophisticated kind of style, and my taste in music and women drove my folks half wild. Mom and Dad had a plan for me. It was debutantes, it was symphonies. But I like my music hot, I like my women wild. Yeah, I like my women just a little on the trashy side, where they wear their clothes too tight, their hair is dyed, too much lipstick and too much rouge gets me excited, leaves me feeling confused. I like my women and I like them on the trashy side. Well, you should have seen the looks on the faces of my dad and mom when I showed up at the door with my date for the senior prom. They said, now pardon this son, that ain't no kid. That's a cocktail waitress in the Dolly Parton wig. Said, I know that, Dad. Ain't she cool? That's the kind I dig. Well, I like my women just a little on the trashy side, where they wear their clothes too tight, their hair is dyed, too much lipstick and too much rouge gets me excited, leaves me feeling confused. I like my women and I like them on the trashy side. Oh, trash it, Eddie. I like them with a heart of gold. Heart of gold, heart of gold. I like them brassy, I like them brazen and bold. They say that opposites attract, well, I don't agree. I want a woman just as tacky as me. I like my women and I like them on the trashy side. Yeah, I like my women and I like them on the trashy side. Is that how you like them too, Eddie?
I decline to answer that on the grounds of my self-crimination.
Well, here's an old one for you. This will take you back a day or two. From a jack to a king, from loneliness to a wedding ring, I played an ace and I won a queen, and walked away with your heart. From a jack to a king, with no regrets I stacked the cards last night, and Lady Luck played her hand just right to make me king of your heart. For just a little while I thought that I might lose the game. Then just in time I saw a twinkle in your eye. From a jack to a king, from loneliness to a wedding ring, I played an ace and I won a queen, and made me king of your heart. A little jack to a king, from loneliness to a wedding ring. I played an ace and I won a queen, and made me king of your heart. Ah, now isn't that so sweet? Hey, Eddie, you got a scuff on your boots.
Oh, okay.
Why did you do that?
I have no idea.
Well, I think this next song could fix that problem, couldn't it?
I believe you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I had no
He gets
idea
it
where you were
eventually.
going here.
I'm sorry, that was really bad. Have you ever passed the corner of 4th and Grand? A little bag of rhythm has a shoe shine stand. People gather round him and they clap their hands. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. He charges you a nickel just to shine one shoe. He makes the oldest kind of leather look like new. You feel as though you want to dance when you get through. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Well, now it's a wonder that the rag don't take the way he makes it pop. Just to listen to him fan the air with his hoppity hippity hoppity hop. He opens up for business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to get him early while the feeling's fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine with a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Shine her up there, son. Up for business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to get him early while they're feeling fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine with a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. Well, now it's a wonder that the rag don't tear the way he makes it pop. Just to listen to him fan the air with his hoppity hippity hippity hoppity hoppity hippity hop. He opens up for business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to get him early while the feeling's fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine with a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. I say he pops a boogie woogie rag, Chattanooga shoe shine boy. We have
you had me going for a moment. I thought maybe I stepped in something on the way in here.
Well, that might have happened out here.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
You might get water clear up to your knees if you step out on the curb out here.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. A big thank you out to Mike Flood and News Channel Nebraska for having us on here. We really appreciate the opportunity. We're sorry for all the mistakes, but we own every one of them that we do. So we like to.
What we here for.
And I will promise you that this will be one of the few performances when I won't pull a new song out of the hat for these guys to trip over.
Amen.
So this might be the only time. So here's an old one. Either you know who sang this song?
You did.
Man by the name of Hawkshaw Hawkins. Let's see, is that right? Had our number changed today, although I hated to. But each time the phone would ring, they to speak to you. And it hurts to tell them you're not here with me. So maybe now, old telephone, you'll let me be. It's not in the book now, so you better write it down. Just in case your love for me should ever come around. You might want to call and break the news to me. Just call lonesome 77203. I keep the telephone beside me all the time, hoping you might want to call and say you've changed your mind. If you do, then darling, you know where I'll be. I'm at lonesome 77203. You're the only one I'm giving our new number to. So now if the telephone should ring, I'll know it's you. If you ever long for love that used to be, just call lonesome 77203. Yes, I'm at lonesome 77203.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Classic Country Club right here on News Channel Nebraska with a live studio audience of 2. That's the way it should work. We've got a live studio audience.
That's about as many as we normally get.
We're lucky to have these guys from Ainsworth, Nebraska, and I think they've got some family watching them tonight. We got to say hello to them, and where are they at? Who's got family watching? I know you do. Who's
My
watching?
bride is at home watching, and her birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yes, happy birthday,
You forget, and what's her name?
Pam.
And if you forgot that, you'd be in big trouble.
Big trouble.
Big trouble.
Big trouble.
All right. She lives, obviously, with you.
Yes, thank goodness. Yes, fortunate for me.
There you go. Who you've got grandkids watching or no?
No, I've got my wife at home watching, and my daughter is currently there, but she won't be there for long. She's moving down to your wonderful town of Battle Creek down here.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So tell us, what's your wife's name, your daughter's name?
My wife's name is Lori. My daughter's Rayanne. Then I have a son, Whitley, and his wife, Cody, in Erickson that are watching as well.
Erickson, Nebraska.
Absolutely.
That's a great town. They have a lot of fun in Erickson. I think the sale barn there brings in a lot of happy people.
I'm pretty sure that's why my son and his wife live there, too.
Yeah,
'cause they
well, I
have a
know
lot of
people
fun.
that go down there just for fun. Who do you have watching tonight?
Well, hopefully watching tonight. My wife, Joanne.
Okay.
In Ainsworth. My daughter and her family live in Ainsworth.
All
Ben
right.
and Brittany Sears and their girls. My other daughter, Brooke, and her buddy, Kurt. And I have a son and his wife, Ashley. Jory and Ashley live in Omaha.
Very nice. Are they
So-
watching tonight?
I would think so, but
You never
I
know,
warned
right?
them that we were going to be on here, so
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. You know, one of
I'm
the
probably
things
getting a text message.
I want to tell to our viewers in Omaha and Lincoln tonight, it's so nice to have a band from Ainsworth because a lot of our talent comes out of Omaha. And the Kennistons, obviously, from up in your area, Mobb County, Nebraska, they come down. It's nice to have you here. I feel like I've been trolling you on the internet for a year, trying to talk you into coming down here. It's just nice to have the sound of north central Nebraska. People in the state need to know that Ainsworth, Nebraska, and Long Pine, Nebraska, and all these towns have all sorts of opportunities for people that we don't often tell people about. We're not very good at telling our story. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
They need to come up and see what they've been missing.
They need to come up and see what they've been missing, and you'd be surprised at the quality of the jobs that are available in towns like Ainsworth.
The hunt ain't
Absolutely.
too bad either.
Are you, what's that?
The hunting isn't too bad either.
The hunting is not too bad either. Yeah, that's right. And you know, Ainsworth, we were just talking a little bit earlier. If you're wondering where Ainsworth is, how many miles west of O'Neill are you?
65.
65.
65. Then how many miles east of Valentine are you?
47.
Okay. So it's right there, pretty much in the middle between O'Neill and Valentine and doing its own thing. Then north of you in South Dakota. What's amazing to me is I've lived in Norfolk almost my whole life. Once you get past Yankton, I don't know where anything is in South Dakota. It's like a foreign land to me. But what's north of you? Is it Gregory?
Straight north of us would be Winter, South Dakota.
Winter, South Dakota, okay.
So,
Do you guys go up there much?
once in a while, they have a great little Mexican restaurant up there.
Do they? Now, where's Gregory from you?
Gregory would be north and just slightly east.
Probably
Just
80
slightly.
miles northeast of us.
Yeah.
Now, when I was in college, my roommates and I bought an ambulance from Gregory, South Dakota for our
Party
vehicle,
wagon.
for our transportation to some of the entertainment venues in our town.
Sideline.
I had to peel off the Gregory SD on the side. It was like the Ghostbusters bus.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right, we're going to have more with the Classic Country Club from Ainsworth in just a few minutes here. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. Love the comments on Facebook. They're watching you at Lake of the Ozarks and down in Alabama and all over the United States tonight. If you want to find out where, go to News Channel Nebraska on Facebook and look at the comments, and you'll see people watching this program from all over the United States. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. We'll be right back. He said, Mike, turn around in my ear. And I said, oh, here we are. We're having too
We've
much
been
fun.
had.
Ladies and gentlemen, this, my friends, this is the Classic Country Club from Ainsworth, Nebraska. And they are here putting on a show tonight. He's got all sorts of people watching on TV tonight. Who was that all in the picture you were showing me?
Well, that's three of my granddaughters.
Yep.
Patty, Peyton, and Emma. We got evidence. They're standing in front of their TV posing us.
They found Grandpa on TV, huh?
I can run, but I can't hide.
Yeah, there you go. Well, let's do some more of this. We'll fog it up for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Quarantine Tonight. This is News Channel Nebraska.
Well, I woke up this morning, it was drizzling rain. Round the curve came a passenger train. Heard somebody yodel and a hobo moan. Jimmy D's dead, he's been a long time gone, been a long time gone. He's been a long time gone. If you wanna get to heaven, gotta D-I-E. Gotta put on your coat and T-I-E. Wanna scare the rabbit from the L-O-G. Gotta make a commotion like a D-O-G, like a D-O-G. Like a D-O-G. Technology, ain't it great? Does that feel better? Okay, well, you know, we kind of been lax in this deal. We haven't done anything by Merle. First thing I remember knowing is a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride. On the freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. My Mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, to the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. He's thinking over there.
Want to do another one?
I think we'll do another one. Oh, the King. Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind if you sit here. I'll be glad to share. Well, it's usually packed here on Friday nights, Wednesday nights too. Oh, if you don't mind, could I talk you out of the light? Well, thank you. Could I drink you a bite? Oh, now listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Well, you're welcome, but I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good, aren't they? Would you like to dance? And I like this song too. It reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance that later on I could drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. Oh, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my my chair after all. Oh, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Oh. You know, usually I like to sing that to some pretty girl that's sitting out in the audience, but she's already taken out there, the one lady that's out there, so I figured I probably better not be flirting too much. You know, no dance is complete without a polka. Eddie, can you wind us up a little bit there?
I'll see what I can do.
What's the name of that song, Eddie? Oh.
Could it be self-inflicted?
That's Eddie's polka, by
A
the
long
way.
time ago, we got asked to play a polka. We didn't know any polkas, so I had to improvise. So they called it Eddie's polka. So an original.
Well, we got another song here. Since we kind of ignored Merle earlier, I suppose we better do another one of his, huh? It's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. Oh, but I've been a working man dang near all my life. I'm gonna work as long as these 2 hands fit to you. And I'll drink a little beer in a tavern, sing a little bit of these working man blues. I keep my nose on the grindstone, work hard every day. Might get a little tired on the weekend. After I draw my pay, but I'll go back to work. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. And I'll drink a little beer that evening, try a little bit of these working man blues. Well, hey, hey, a working man like me ain't never been on welfare, and that's one place I won't be, 'cause I'll be working long as these 2 hands are fit to use. I'll drink a little beer in a tavern, sing a little bit of these working man blues. This here's song for the working man. Sometimes I think about leaving, do a little bumming around. Want to throw my bills out the window, take a train to another town, go back to work. Gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of boots. And I'll drink a little beer on the weekend, sing a little bit of these working That goes to all you working men and women out there. Well, I could plug my nose and I could sing it like him.
Don't tell me you forgot your pigtails.
I forgot my pigtails, doggone it. You told me to bring them too, but I forgot. Oh, in the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember, blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again through the land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Oh, blue eyes crying in the rain. Oh. Doesn't that just make you want to cry? That's so sad. So, maybe we better pick it up a little bit. What do you think? That's picking it up. One more time. Oh, love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by a wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames, they went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the Well, looks like we got a couple minutes here left. I was thinking about. Here we go. We get our stuff together. We left home when we was 30 past 11 teens. Been back and forth and all around through hell and rain. I've loved you half of your life and I'll keep on loving you. But I can't change and live the way you want me to. We spend a lot of time out on the highway, just coming from some town we played along the way. After 30 years of me the way you do, you know I can't change and live the way you want me to. That red bandana tied around your auburn hair, you look like you are somebody's wife somewhere. You ain't never gonna be no Bobby McGee, but you're trying to. I can't change and live the way you want me to. Every time you leave the stage, I know you've had your fill, and I wonder why you grew up, why I never will. I'm 41 today, still going on 22, and I can't change and live the way you want me to. That red bandana tied around your auburn hair, you look like you ought to be somebody's wife somewhere. You ain't never gonna be no Bobby McGee, but you're trying to. And I can't change and live the way you want me to. No, I can't change and live the way you want me to. Hey. So, that was the wrong song.
It happens.
Living on Sponge Cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists covered with oil, strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. Smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it could be my fault. I don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. Show 'em, Eddie. Oh, but it's a real beauty, a Mexican beauty. How it got there, I haven't a clue. I'd like to find out though. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think, heck, it could be her fault. blew out my flip-flop. Slipped on a pop top. What happened there? Cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render. That frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own dang fault. Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Classic Country Club from Ainsworth, Nebraska. Nice to have you all here. These are musicians that have made it work in north central Nebraska. What is it about music that connects you to your community? I mean, this sounds like something you and your family did growing up in Ainsworth, and it's been something that's been part of your life ever since.
Absolutely has been. You know, when we get together, that's what we do is we sing. It brings harmony to our lives and fills your heart and makes you feel good.
And your folks taught you that? That was part of them?
Absolutely. My folks and grandparents before them and my sisters and aunts. And
So what ballrooms did they all go to? The Long Pine Ballroom?
it was the Hidden Paradise
Right.
in Long Pine. They went there a lot. The old dance hall up at Johnstown at the fairgrounds. They'd go to Norden up in Keepahaw County, the old dance hall up there.
Oh, yeah.
I think my folks only went there once because there was something about a
Bar fight?
little fight between the two of them, and maybe threw their ring away or something.
There was a lot of music.
They stayed
That's
married.
every marriage, though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's every marriage.
There was a lot of music just in the living room, in the basement, in the backyard, sitting on a picnic table, and
You think technology's gotten in the way of a lot of that stuff?
I think a lot of it has. I got to share, just about 10 days ago, we put my dad to rest,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
95 years old, and part of what we did was a musical tribute to him. And then when we got done, we went out to my house, and we all get together as a family, and we played music all night long.
How many brothers and sisters?
I have two sisters and a brother-in-law that plays with us a lot. Eddie came out and played with us, and cousins, and
Where are the two sisters from?
the one is from Ainsworth there. Lynn Baxter's her name, and my other sister and her husband live in Blue Hill, and her name's Connie Schaefer.
Blue Hill, Nebraska.
Yes.
All right, there you go.
So they might be watching in Blue Hill, too. Who knows?
Well, that'd be our two viewers in Blue Hill tonight. I think we got a few viewers in Ainsworth tonight. I know that. It's so nice to have you all here. And what about you two with music and your life and what it means to be a musician in a small town? Is it just something that you've been doing your whole life, or how did you get there?
I grew up on a ranch 40 miles south of Ainsworth, and we didn't watch much TV because you couldn't get it out there back in those days. And everybody up and down Goose Creek, where I grew up down there, played some sort of an instrument, you know. And
It's just what you did to get along.
it's just what we did. It's part of the deal. If we weren't working, doing something, while we were playing music. So,
Yeah.
and people were patient enough to show me. My dad showed me a few chords. He sang a little bit, sang to the milk cows. Mostly, we used to have the music festival in Ainsworth up there, and I pestered a lot of people to show me what they were doing. And
And that was the music festival was a huge deal.
it was at that time, yeah.
Yeah. No, I see the sign. I've heard about it. And
Eddie's uncle,
Yeah,
Dude
my uncle
Daniels,
started
that.
And
Ran it for
He's been
many,
going
many years.
yeah,
it brings people together. You know, I will tell
does.
you, I didn't know a lot about live music before we started this show. Like I enjoy music. I'm in the radio business. Music is part of our business, but the power of live music builds an emotional connection with people that you just can't replace. And I have really come to appreciate it working with so many musicians because you see it. When you perform, you see the connection you build with people, and it's special. It's not something you can get online. It's not something you can get on TV. It's something you build in person, isn't it?
right. Yeah.
Yep.
goes clear back to the days of people working in the fields and singing, to their blues by singing the blues. That's where the blues were born. Country music evolved from that, and it's just...
Music makes you smile.
Yes,
Music makes you Well,
Even-
here's the great part. Tonight, you can't see them, but they're sitting all across Nebraska. They're in Omaha, they're in Shadron, they're in Alliance, and they say thank you for putting on a show, for sharing your talents, and for bringing us a piece of rural Nebraska. It is so nice to have a band that comes from the West to be on this program tonight. All right, I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick break. We've got more music with the Classic Country Club coming right up. You're watching News Channel Nebraska. Welcome back to Quarantine Tonight. We're statewide. We're Scottsbluff to Falls City and everywhere in between, but we are focusing on north central Nebraska tonight with a band from Ainsworth, Nebraska. This is the Classic Country Club with a tribute to our nation right here on NCN.
Oh, God bless America again. You see all the trouble that she's in. Wash her pretty face, dry her eyes, and then God bless America again. God, I sure wish you'd bless America again. Like you did way back when it all began. You blessed her then, but we just sort of took it for granted. Never did ask again. So just hold her hand, God, that's all. And if she should stumble, please don't let her fall. God bless America again. You see all the trouble that she's in. Wash her pretty face, dry her eyes, and then God bless America again. I just don't understand everything I'm reading here, Lord, about what's wrong with America. But when you don't have a lot of book learning, I guess there's a lot of things you just don't understand. But let me say this, God, she's like a mother to me, and all I am or ever hope to be, I owe to you and to her. God bless America again. You see all the trouble that she's in. Wash her pretty face, dry her eyes, and then God bless America again. Yes, God bless America again. Amen. Kind of a traveling set we're doing here. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for 8 when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be booking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. How about a little, we did a little traveling. Shall we do a little more traveling? I guess if I was going to go someplace, this might be where I'd want to go. I'm not sure. Mainly because I'd like some of their ribs. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there. I'm gonna get me one. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. With my Kansas City baby and a bottle of that Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train, Lord, I might take a plane. But if I have to walk, I'm gonna get there just the same. Going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there. I'm gonna get me one. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. Lordy, I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I got my Kansas City baby and a bottle of that Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train, Lord, I might take a plane. But if I have to walk, I'm gonna get there just the same. Going to Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women there. I'm gonna get me one. One more time, Eddie. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. Lord, I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I got my Kansas City baby, a bottle of that Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train load, I might take a plane, but if I have to walk, I'm gonna get there just the same. Going to Kansas City, here I come. They got the crazy little women there, I'm gonna get me one. I say they got the crazy little women there, I'm gonna get me one. Woo! I wonder if their wine's as good as their ladies are there. Mr. Chris Christopherson did this song. Take the ribbon from your hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft against your skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. It's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Just let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday is dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. And it's sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't want to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I think we'll add another one in here, boys. Okay, well, we got one more song here then. This is our kind of our signature song, I guess you might call it. We seem to end every dance that we play with it because after I sing it, there's just nothing left. And I think when you hear it, you'll understand why. So
Nothing but teeth, hair, and eyeballs.
teeth, hair, and eyeballs, did you say?
All I've ever seen left.
That's not good. Well, down in Louisiana where the black trees grow, lived a voodoo woman named Marie LeBeau. She got a black cat's tooth and a mojo bone. Anybody who wouldn't leave her alone, well, it'll be another man done gone. She lives in a swamp in a hollow log with a one-eyed snake and a three-legged dog. She got a bent, bony body, stringy hair. If she ever ever seen y'all messing around there? Well, it'll be another man done gone. Then one night when the moon was black, into the swamp came a handsome Jack. A no good man like you all know. He was looking around for Marie Laveau. He said, Marie Laveau, you handsome witch, give me a little charm that'll make me rich. Give me $1 million and I'll tell you what I'll do. This very night I'm gonna marry you, and it'll be another man done gone. So Marie done some magic and she shook a little sand, made $1 million and she put it in his hand. Then she giggled and she wiggled and she said, hey, hey, I'm getting ready for my wedding day. But old handsome Jack, he said, goodbye, Marie, you're way too ugly for a rich man like me. Marie started mumbling, her fangs started dashing, her body started trembling, and her eyes started flashing. She went, ow! Another man done gone. So if you ever get down where the black trees go, meet a voodoo woman named Marie Laveau. If you ever ask her to make her your wife, man, you better stay with her for the rest of your life, or it'll be another man done gone. Thank you, folks. Thank you, News Channel Nebraska, for having the Classic Country Club right here. We appreciate it very, very much.
You guys have done a wonderful job tonight. We appreciate you coming down. It's still raining. Can you believe that?
Great.
It's still raining. Yeah, well, hazard pay. We'll do something like that. Hey, thanks for coming down. Let's just tell people about this band. This is the Classic Country Club from Ainsworth, Nebraska, and they perform in a lot of Ainsworth bars and where else? Johnstown and...
Yeah, we just try to play somewhere close where, because we're old and can't stay out too late, you know.
So it's nice of you to travel down here. We appreciate it. Because this is what, a 45-minute drive home?
Yeah, 2 hours and a half.
So we appreciate it very much that you did this. And I think you're going to find that there's a lot of viewers. When you look at just the Facebook comments, that they're weighing in from all over America, but all over Nebraska. They're just enjoying your music and enjoying the old-time country. People don't get enough of this these days, so love that. Marie Laveau. If I were speaking for my dad, he would like the Mule Skinner Blues. Have you guys ever done that?
Oh, my sister does that song.
Does she really?
Oh, and she nails it.
He said it. That was the song that they used to listen to in Western Iowa on KMA radio. So, what'd you guys grow up listening to up there in Ainsworth? KRBX? KBRB, that's right. And Larry Rice.
Yep. Late at night, we could get KOMA if we were lucky.
Oh, out of Oklahoma City?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that what everybody listened to?
And what's the station out of Yankton?
WNAX?
WNAX, we could get that sometimes, too.
Oh, did you?
And KRVN sometimes as well.
Oh, out of Lexington.
Yep. So
hey, there you go.
You had to get really right skip coming through for the radio waves.
They have a 880 has a great signal out of Lexington, Nebraska. Well, it's so nice to have you here. And by the way, we put their information there. If you want to know more about the Classic Country Club, you can find them on Facebook. Type in Classic Country Club, and you'll see a lot of their work on video. These three guys made a nice trip down here, and we really appreciate them being on the show. Maybe we'll talk them into coming back. I've been working on them for the better part of a year, haven't I?
It's his fault.
Yeah.
Or his fault. It could be.
It's his fault.
Well, we got him. We finally got him. We talked him into being here. A reminder, next Monday, I'm going to have a replacement host. Kaylin Debbin's going to take charge. I'll be back Tuesday night. It's 10 o'clock. Good night.